Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Total War Rome 2 Rise of the Republic DLC campaign as Carthage. This is episode 5. In today's episode, we're going to be finishing off the Nuragic Confederation in Sardinia, hopefully wiping out the local indigenous populace of the Nuragic peoples. We're playing as Carthage, of course. This is episode 5. So guys, if you still are enjoying this series and would like to see more, the best way to ensure more content is to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, let me know in the comment section down below feedback and suggestions for the campaign so far. Feel free to leave a dislike if you're not enjoying it and would prefer to see me let's play another strategy game on the channel instead. So welcome back to the series. We currently have the bottom half of Sardinia here, which we took in the last episode. Still got North Africa, of course, and we've got the entirety of Sicily, United Sicily. So in today's episode, we're going to be finishing off the Nuragic people. We might push into Corsica, and in the next couple of episodes, we're going to navally attack the Romans, have the siege of Rome, and try and finish them off. And then at that point, we'll put a pin in the series. We'll evaluate the feedback, the suggestions, the general consensus from you guys, the likes, the views, and comments and whatnot. And if you guys want me to do sort of like a peninsular conquest, we could do that. But if not, if the majority of you guys want me to move on to something else, I'm more than happy to do that. Nothing's set in stone, so just let me know feedback in the comments. Okay, so we have King Himilco here, along with Namset, and we have Halcon at the border. We're not at war with the Nuragic Confederation, because this is the new confederation. We were at war with the Ioli, then they confederated, so it technically got rid of that war. Diplomacy-wise, we have a defensive alliance with Crotona, Frutti Tutti. We have Neapolis here as well. Not the most sort of powerful of allies, but securing my southern border is not a bad shout. Okay, let's quickly check with the Confederation to see who they're at war with or anything. No, they're not at war with anyone, so let's go and war deck them straight out then. Let's allow Himilco to push here and grab this marble. We'll push it over and hit the settlement, and we'll fight that battle. Whoa, okay, that's a rather large garrison there. I was not expecting that whatsoever. Okay, I think we might have to play this one. Is there a garrison in there? It's like a wall or something? 9 units. Because I was going to play this fight here, this full stack, but we might have to play this one instead. This one might be more beneficial. 3 units of horsemen, 4 units of these Nuragic runners, battle hardened stuff. This is actually the proper army. However, it's a siege at the end of the day as well. That army is a lot better. That army is heaps better than this one here. Look at this, mostly made up of just Sardi hillmen. What am I best to do here and bring reinforcements in? Because we can hit this one straight up. Okay, so there's 4... Yeah, we're better fighting this one along with that garrison. So, which one are we going to take? Let's have a quick look at this auto-resolve. Or this battle, rather. Yeah, look at this! If they had like 3 of those Nuragic runners, maybe. But this is made up of Sardi hillmen. Made up of peasants. That's incredibly deceiving. So, instead, what we're going to do is quickly auto-resolve this one out. It's going to be a clear-cut victory, and then we're going to have the siege over here. I thought we were going to be playing this battle in today's episode. That's a real sort of change of plans. I was going to play this. I was like, yeah, that's a cool battle. I'm going to play this one. Nope. There's 16 units here, and these are way better. That's going to be a tough fight. Okay, so let's try and push and finish them off here with Halcon. Even with reinforcing army, we should be able to finish them off quite easily. And then I think I'm going to bring my other army up from Cornelis. Yeah, it's great to see Halcon getting back into the thick of it. And now we've knocked out their army. But to be honest, there wasn't even that much of a strong presence there. Really was there. Mostly just hillmen. And we should be able to march straight into Algorum or whatever. And we've taken the first settlement of the Nuragic Confederation. Let's occupy. And we'll try and convert the territory where we can. Let's try and get a food, at least, operating over here. Okay, so we can force march here, which is going to be a good decision, because we want to try and get as many in as possible. especially with the siege. So let's try charge everyone in. Himilco, our faction leader and kings here. We'll try and move you close up as we can. Other armies wise, nothing's happening down in North Africa. Just wanted to check. We've got a small army here with Medir. We've got my navy here as well. I might need to send that to Rome, because they do have a couple of port cities here. Antium, Ostia, Sestria. That'd be quite beneficial for us. We've also got Cirillo here. Political factions wise, it's only the west, so that's fine if there is a rebellion. Okay, cool. Let's chuck a quick save, and let's have another battle against the Nuragic peoples. These guys seem to be putting up more of a united fight than the Greeks in Syracuse, or Sicily, rather. Okay, wow, so the odds are stacked in my favour at the moment. We've got about 4k, they've got about 3k, but we are coming up against a lot of Sardi cavalry, which have 3 chevrons, with even some silver chevron Nuragic runners there. So they're not too bad. So, let's fight this one upon the battlefield. Oh wow, I've just read here, the enemy sallies forth to fight upon the battlefield. So they're actually not fighting within their walls, which is interesting. Sons of Sardis. They've got cavalry to match with ours. We've got pretty decent swordsmen to match with them. And we've also got our archers, slingers, and ballista in this army. We've got them over a barrel, I think. Okay, guys, welcome to the battlefield. Let's start the deployment. A nice, good old dry day. No! Okay, guys, welcome back. Sorry about that. We actually had a game crash, as you would have seen. So, they were going to fight me on the field of battle, then the game crashed. Now they've changed their mind and want me to push a siege. Fuck knows what's going on with the game. We're going to actually try and just get into this as quickly as possible, because I don't want the game to crash again. So we're actually in a siege now. But by the look of it, it doesn't actually look like they have any towers, which is fantastic news for us. We're going to be able to sit back, relax, rain fire and death upon the enemy, and try and skirmish the majority of them out of the game. So, let's sort of see the ways of attack. So they can swing down here against me, they can swing down here as well, and here say, and we might not even worry about sort of fielding this side rather. So, let's split up my army as best we can. Let's go with 3 Carthaginian infantry as well. These are Carthaginian infantry, so they're going to be able to really hold their own in battle. Okay, so let's go with a front line here of 3 bang smack at the front, just in case anyone comes out to meet us. On second thought, let's make this one strong line. I was going to sort of split it up, but it actually can reach all the way, which is superb. Okay, archers, we're going to be able to sit them here as well. And we'll allow my skirmishers to flank here, because you're going to need probably more range on this side. Okay, cavalry at the ready. Well, basically redirect and try and flank where you can here. So sit here, ready for action. And then we'll move our general unit here. Ballista-wise, move you up here in the guts, and then just try and move you as far up as possible. You're not going to be able to do that. Pull this unit back, because you want to try and get them as close to the deployment border as you can, because range is so crucial. So we might be able to intertwine them there like that. Cool. So, let's have a look at our men. Let's have a look at these Carthaginian infantry on this right-hand side. So, these guys are just going to sit back, relax, wait for my skirmishers to... We'll skirmish, do their thing, and then we'll wait for our reinforcements to come in. This is going to be a good siege. It's going to be a really, really good fight. Sit back, rain fire and death upon the enemy. That's how I like it. We have skirmisher supremacy, so there's no way or reason for us to charge. Artillery as well. So let's start the battle and continue. Let's cross our fingers and hope that the game doesn't fucking crash, because that'd be typical. Reinforcements are coming here. What is that? It's an Oliphant! The Harada coming in. Our reinforcements have arrived. Okay, so they're coming around the back end of the settlement. The only problem is, the Nuragic people are tricky fuckers, and we're not going to be able to see them. They can sure as shit see us, but we can't see them. So we're going to have to do our best to try and come around the back and on top of them. So we're going to move you here then, and let's just try and get my infantry up here as best you can. Try and make a front line here, and then chuck our skirmishers at the back. Cavalry can try and come up as best they can. Now we can't actually see anyone here, which is good for them, I guess. So we might actually have to charge up, unfortunately, or at least get to a couple of better positions. So move up here as best you can until we can find some sort of range. But you would imagine that they're probably sitting quite close enough to us to sort of lull us into a false sense of security. So if we can go to about here, while our reinforcements can come here, say. We've discovered enemy hidden units already. Perfect. And let's try and get those slingers up to engage them as best we can. We've just got some stock standard runners here. A little bit nudie-tooty. More reinforcements have been discovered. I want to see these ones here. There we go. We've got line of sight against them. Let's rain hellfire upon them. Hold here.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Hold there like that. Archers, move up. Try and fire into this cluster. Hold. Here. Let's let my slingers try and have a crack at this. And try and hit those guys from the side. More hidden units have been discovered. Keep firing into this. Awesome! Like bloody fireworks. Archers, how far away until you get in range? Maybe just hit these runners here. They're gonna sit back. Archers! Take aim! Loose! One guy heard me. Huzzah! Yeah, I got a loose. Okay, let's try and continue to bombard them there. Really, you want to be hitting these guys that are sitting lopsided because they are offering their behind for us. Okay, these guys are good, just chilling as well. There's not even like a proper formation for them. So let's try and keep slinging these guys. They're getting smashed, so let's try and focus everyone on that if they're sitting lopsided. More reinforcements are coming here as well. What is that? Up and over the hill. Man, that's a hell of a trek. It's like cross country back at school. Make you run up that big old fucking hill. Right, where were we? Yeah, just continue to bombard this as best we can. Put pressure on them. And that's pretty much it. Cavalry can't flank or do anything. So who's sitting back here in reserve? That's what I want to know. Just the general unit. Oh, we actually could have a crack at that if we really want to, but I don't think I do. I want to sort of sit back and relax and try and skirmish them out as best I can. Yeah, if they're going to sit side on there, we're going to destroy that entire unit. They're buckling as well, which is superb. Artillery can try and soften up these front ones here. My archers are still clipping them, turning them into pin cushions. You want to hit these guys that have been lopsided again. Or their archers. Okay. So, my reinforcements have nearly made it here over the hill. The thing is, right, once they get back here, if they're not going to charge me, we just need to sort of relax. Take a breather. We're in no rush to get them. They're even like turning behind us there. These warriors are just getting trashed. The Nuragic... Oh! You fucking morons. I don't know who's more stupid. Me or them. Because they're running into fire here. You fools. Like, why aren't they charging there? Shit, mate. You nearly's got a bunch of... You nearly's got a bunch of people killed. Okay, we're nearly out of ammunition here. Let's try and speed things up. Because not really too much is going on. We're just sitting back, relaxing, waiting for our skirmishers to completely use their ammunition. We're getting shot here a bit. By nothing crazy. Have a couple of shots here into that. Try and hit that cavalry. Make sure no one moves too far out of position. Move these guys up here and have a crack at some of these. We don't want to get them to charge or something. Oh, you fuckers. I knew you'd do that. I fucking knew. I knew someone would charge. Are these guys going to come down? No, I'm just keeping an eye on archers.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Skirmish. You guys need to put skirmish mode on. I think that's what I need to be doing. Okay, so what in the fuck is happening here? So they're in now. I can't move too far and around, but that's probably alright. They're breaking there. They need to be on skirmish. Like I said, I want to try and get my skirmishers to do as best they can. Okay, they're not getting pushed or anything, which is fine. Let's have a crack at this cavalry just sitting here. Oh, some of them are getting wrecked a bit. Got them.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
We're exchanging blows. Okay, I reckon everyone's had a bit of a breather now. Let's just charge straight up through the guts. Let's go. Let's give them hell. Cavalry as well will move up to a favourable position. I was going to say we can probably charge this. Let's charge. Let's go. Let's move, man. Let's go up through the guts. You two can peel around here. You two can peel here straight to the center there. You two can go after this. You three push right through here. A little bit of skirmish here. They're holding up in this corridor quite well. We've taken out the majority of them with my skirmishes, which is awesome. My cavalry's going to come in there. We're engaging them on this far side. Everyone go. Just go, 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 gadget.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
There's going to be a good charge here in a minute. Skirmishes are shaken. Okay, cool. We're engaging them on this far side here. I love that shield. I don't know what logo's which, because like you see that one there. Hang on. It's all just like the sign of Carthage, but isn't that the sign of Nova Carthage? Yeah, that like our one's more a bit red. I don't know. I do quite like the green and red contrast on the sigil. Looks cool. Okay, we need to make sure about flanks. So, why the hell is there archers here? Okay, they're good fighting. They're good as well. These guys are surrounded. The town square is going to be ours now in a moment. We've flanked them there nice and proper. We're taking the town square now for ourselves. Mostly everyone's going to be in a full retreat. Everyone's routing. So what I'm going to do is charge in cavalry. Because everyone is completely wavering. I don't think there's anyone there holding on. Yep, victory. We have victory and a decisive one at that. 4,400 taken. We lost 471. They deployed 3,027. We only deployed 1,000 more than them. But it was just our skirmisher supremacy and our artillery, of course. Look at that. 143. Skirmishers 262. 195 there as well. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We've gone and done it, boys. We've knocked out one of their larger armies. What did most of the work for them? No one really. They just sort of sat idly by and sort of let it happen to them. Let's occupy the settlement now and continue to expand and conquer as we can. So we'll leave it at that and we'll try push up north. I wonder who occupies Sardinia. Is it the Confederation? Will we have some more fights? Or will we be going to war with another tribe? Okay, cool. Let's end the turn and continue. But I don't reckon they've got more than that. That huge peasant army we knocked off firstly. That second one was their main one. Massalian request. The Council of Massalia sends an envoy asking for help in order to complete their grand temple. Send civilians, send skilled engineers. Let's try and help them out and get some good relations. Alright, let's try and continue to expand and seize the initiative. Let's not get stagnant. We want to take Sardinia for ourselves as a good bread basket. Oh, and Pallas is a different faction. We can see them. Unknown in Corsica. Okay, let's try and continue to convert some of these buildings for the love of God. Get rid of this pagan filth. We need to make temples to Balhamon. Oh, praise him. Praise Balhamon. I'm a Carthaginian. I think Carthaginians speak like this. I wouldn't know. Right, let's push up. Even though they don't exist anymore. Tunisia is like modern day, isn't it? Yeah, this is like Tunisia. Okay, cool. Where are we looking? Not really much else we can do here. Spies wise, we can continue to move them up into the Alps, just for my own sort of curiosity. I reckon swing you back down and around now. We've got you stealing food in Roma. Nothing's happening here as well. Everything is sweet. Cool beans. Only one more territory left. And then we'll push over to Pellas. And then I think in the next episode, we're probably going to be pushing upon Rome. They want a peace treaty. They have a queen now as well. They've run out of fit men to lead their country. Or we've knocked out the dynasty so much it's gone to a female ruler. There's been a succession crisis. A regency has been established potentially. So what are the Nuragic people doing? I don't know. There we go. Started a bit. I think they had heaps of agent actions. Insufficient workers. Minus 10 wealth. We got 4k, which is cool. Definitely worth helping out the Massalians there. Right, let's allow Himilco to push up. And let's get our second army up here. We could even bring up the third just to overly and resoundly sweeten the odds. Finish and take their last settlement here. I think this is probably the region capital by the look of it. Regardless, Himilco has taken the city. And the Nuragic Confederation has fallen. Sweet as. Let's get some fish boys here. Balhamon. That's probably the best one. He's the god king of the Carthaginians, I believe. I don't know too much about ancient Carthaginian religion, but I'm pretty sure off the top of my head he is like the king of the gods, as Zeus would be to the Greeks. And yeah, whatnot. Right, okay, so where are we looking? Pellas. We can actually see them there. So who are these guys here? We can't see them. That's bonkers. Okay, well, we're going to have to soak up some turns here, I think. Because my army's a little bit exhausted. We can actually get some of these mercs in, though. But I'm just looking at the melee attack of them. Not that good. But using them to swell my ranks might be a little bit interesting. We got the money. Just as to where we are, like, we just want to keep on going. We don't want to be halted. I guess we move out of Namset's army. So I was missing a unit of cavalry, wasn't it? I want to replace that. You probably need some more soldiers with you as well. What have we got here? It's Halcon's army, which doesn't have the elephant we need to fix up. So we'll chuck an elephant in there then. 4 cavalry, got plenty of skirmishers. Struck a unit of swordsmen. Actually, we'll send one of these guys in. Okay, cool. Sweet as. Halcon's ready. Namset, I guess we try and charge you out. Can we get some more mercs here? Mercenary Carthaginians. Let's get some of these runners in. That'd be real cool. I just want to keep this up because we've got them on the ropes. Okay, have we got any more unassigned skills? Nah, let's chuck a save. But yeah, guys, that's it. We've taken Sardinia completely. Let's move up and take the other island, Corsica. Depending on the relations they have. War has been declared. The Etruscans are at war now. Namset. Yeah, so we haven't encountered this. No, we have now. Okay, so what is this faction called? Illyria. Oh, those fuckers again. They have a defensive alliance with the Etruscans. Now, the Etruscans have the largest kingdom in the known world. You fuckers. You fuckers. Well, it looks like for the second time in this series, we're probably not going to go for Corsica. Simply because they seem to constantly ally up with the Etruscans there. They are ethnically Etruscan here, and they even have this small island. But look at this, the Etruscans have a massive, massive mega alliance here. They've got more Etruscans to the north. The Senones and the Celtic barbarians have been swallowed up by, looks like, an Etruscan dominant sort of north in Tuscany. In the south, the Samnites are looking quite good, but the Greeks are giving them a bit of a shout, not as much as the barbarians. So, unless this alliance gets broken, like, I attack them, like, they're not at war with anyone, so we can't, like, cheese the AI by joining a war that they're already at war with someone. We can't, like, bypass the alliance somehow. So they've got a defensive alliance with a lot of the Etruscan League, the Vesuals or something. Well, I think on that note, it is time to end the video here. I would have actually gone and taken these territories if I could, but I can't. There's a mega Etruscan alliance, and I really don't want to fight that for this series just yet. We could do, but in the order of stuff, I want to go after Rome next. So, we're going to end it here. Thank you very much for watching. We're going to consolidate this territory that we've managed to quickly gobble up. And we're going to be pushing for ROMEII in the next episode. Stay tuned for the next episode, the war with the Roman Republic. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series. And if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys would like to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Maybe Hearts of Iron, maybe Crusader Kings 2, maybe a Total War. Check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap and reliable games. I do recommend going and checking out the prices even. There's some really good prices on there. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.